apparently I'm not going to have any music in the background. Some warbled guitar from Hawaii when we were there. But I was going to start with some news poems, so I needed so.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I did so I did a news feature once, but these were some of the pieces that weren't in it. This is Lava at a Rolling Boil. No drug or alcohol evidence was found when a 24-year-old Philip Quinn lost his life late last November. Reporters thought drugs or alcohol were necessary in order for it to let Philip Quinn believe his actions were rational, because Philip Quinn placed a lava lamp on a kitchen burner and turned up the heat. He was not aware that a lava lamp, when placed over an open flame and heated, exploded. Actually, a piece of the glass, that deadly shrapnel, was found lodged through Philip Quinn's heart. And a couple of them, like, I'll check. I've got multiple sources for these. In September, a September story reported that a New York man was searching for ways to lose weight effectively. Wanting liposuction, but not the cost, he allowed his friend to perform liposuction on him in his garage. The term that labels the garage death was lidocaine overdose, which is an overdose of a local anesthetic. This overdose indicates that our at-home patient needed more and more pain relief from his friend trying to free him from his flab. This is the way to and I think Kathleen at least might get a kick out of this one. This one's titled Octopi Target McDonald's. McDonald's, sorry. We have usually heard reports of protesters to McDonald's because of things like French fries that aren't even vegetarian safe, even though their methods of killing animals for fast food is now considered less stressful to the animal. Though, couldn't you argue that killing an animal is enough stress for animals? We enjoyed hearing about this protest. In December, there was a demonstration against the opening of a McDonald's in southern France. 500 protested using a catapult to bombard the restaurant with local catches of fresh octopus. A high-pressure hose and a bucket of octopi using their tentacles to stick it to them. Having all these octopi stuck to a McDonald's. I think, this is going to be my last news one. To check out sources, this Knoxville, Tennessee story was reported in March to more than one media outlet. A teenage boy in Knoxville, Tennessee was found by firefighters naked and burned in his bedroom. The boy was found nude with the remains of a cow's heart attached to his genitals. Officer Hardaway found pornographic magazines. In the magazines were remaining in his room, including one magazine. It was an underground magazine. It was titled Ovid Now. I don't make this up. Which described how to make a sexual toy out of a cow's heart, an electrical circuit, and some batteries. This boy hooked the heart up to a household current, electrocuting himself before he set the house on fire. The boy's parents were contacted, they were all around vacation, about this incident, but they've also remained unavailable for comment. This was actually found in multiple sources that this actually happened. Ovid Now. Ovid Now.
Yeah, the Metamorphosize. Robert was an author, right? Who wrote the Metamorphosize. And he sure did metamorphosize.
The Metamorphosis was Kafka, wasn't it?
No, the Metamorphosis is also
the beetle thing?
Yeah.
Anyways, that's what I was thinking. Sorry.
That's Franz Kafka.
That's a different one. Sorry.
There's more than one.
What? There's more than one? You've got to.
I think, if I'm not mistaken,
Teo had to read it freshman year, and it just he hated it.
Ovid. Because I think Mary Zimmerman's play is based on Ovid.
Oh, really?
It's not based on Kafka.
I wouldn't be surprised. I took a class with her, and I wanted to adapt the womanly art of breastfeeding for the stage. And she got so mad at me.
Really?
She said, I'm a feminist. I don't believe in breastfeeding.
What?
Well, that's not her piece.
She never adapted the womanly art of breastfeeding to the stage. It was my
Adapted for the stage.
But they did do it when Steppenwolf toured with the Grapes of Wrath. They actually had, or they simulated at the end.
Well, they have to. It's part of the play.
Right, exactly.
Right.
I've got
It
a
looked
few
like she was really
Breastfeeding.
giving the girl the baby milk.
Yeah. Well, she's supposed to be really be getting the man. She's breastfeeding a grown man.
Cool. I have a few more pieces. Would you like to hear?
Sorry. Yeah, a couple more. We've got just.
I've got 5 left on this thing.
Okay, good.
Two short ones.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. This is my basic investment question. Seriously, I see these things. If there are cash for gold stores because the economy is so low and the value of gold is so high, and then I see ads telling people to invest in gold now, because the value is so high. I don't know, but I was taught to buy low and sell high. So this is like, is it like mortgage companies and credit card companies trying to screw people out of what little money they already actually have? I was out somewhere and I saw this. A lobster tank at a bar had a sign that said, "You catch 'em, we cook 'em." 8 lobsters with a carnival-style pincher. Try your luck, 4 for $2. If I ever caught one, I wouldn't eat it. He'd be my crustacean pet and I'd call him Pinchy. It's amazing how lazy Americans are. They exercise in their spare time, but go out of their way to walk through doors to stores that open automatically. Because we must all think we're better. We're better than having to actually open our own doors for ourselves. You think about it. People will pay a thing to go work out, and I'm so lazy that I'm going to take an elevator up 3 flights when there are stairs right here. What? You've got to be kidding.
I have a friend who has a friend who does marathons, and he wanted to get a parking place closer to somebody they were visiting because he didn't want to walk a whole block.
Didn't want to actually do the walking. That makes sense.
I've seen people at gyms driving around looking for a parking spot close to the door.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
After they pay money so they can go work out
It was the
inside.
valleys down on 95th Street.
Well, if I walk at Weber Center, I deliberately park pretty far away so I can get the momentum going. Time is a factor in this too, If you're running a marathon, you've got the whole slot of time to do it. And if you're in a hurry, that comes into play. Not in all cases.
It's like on a
Some
day
people
like
I'm in a hurry to run a
People
marathon.
really are.
me and my friends we looked in
I'm in
the,
a hurry. I gotta get to the marathon.
if you go past the gym on a day like today or even a nicer day today, we looked in the window at the people on the treadmill and you laugh, you like turn and laugh. Like, what the hell?
Right?
Just walk.
Be running out in nature.
That guy weighs 300 pounds and he's on the treadmill.
I've got a number of pieces here, but I don't know if I just.
3 more years.
I was going to say I can do. Okay, this is a short one. All this time, when you could have been with me, you were busy saving yourself with your religion. When weren't you really, in actuality, saving yourself from your religion by saving yourself from me?
Katie was really grooving on your hair dryer poem too.
The hairdryer poem, Ryan. Yeah, this is a poem about, and I would, make different things. All right, you said 2 more, so I've got 2, and that's what I'm going to leave it at. This one, it's called Protect Ourselves from Ourselves. Apparently, now you're allowed to bring snow globes onto airplanes in the States, even though they contain liquid, as long as they fit the required regulations of liquid allowances on airplanes in America. But if you enter the States from Canada and they catch you with a German Kinder chocolate eggs, chocolate with the toy inside, they'll confiscate your contraband I don't know, maybe they think it's a health hazard. and I heard that if you want your chocolates back, you can fill out 17 pages of paperwork, go back to the port to pay the $650 holding fee so that you can have your $6 chocolates back. So really, because the world wants to attack our wealth and success, does that mean our government has to do everything in its power to restrict us and protect ourselves? Exactly. This is the strangest one, but why not end it on this one? The uneven ground under my feet is what it's called. Yes. Was it an estate sale? Was it a flea market? I can't remember. But all I remember is that it was sunny outside, and I passed huge tables filled with everything under the sun for sale. When I saw this thin 4-string musical instrument, and I thought it had a tag on it for only $4, so I took it and walked inside. I think at another point I saw a glowing globe phone for kids, and it wasn't even an accurate globe, but it lit up and it was related to the world, but I didn't even know if the phone works or if it even still lit up. And at that point, I no longer had that $4 4-string instrument, so I was wondering where I'd put it when you came up to me with this large tracing paper notepad that you wanted to buy for me, and it was only 50 cents. And I thought it was a good idea, and you left. And I thought, wait a minute, I don't even have the time to draw. And where was that 4-stringed instrument? Where did it go? And so then I wondered, wait a minute, I don't even know what this thing is called. I don't even know if you even want it. So since you left, I started searching for you inside, but I'd go down an aisle and it was filled with knickknacks for sale, and then I'd take a step and my one foot would drop like 2 feet until I reached the floor. And there was so much stuff, I thought, I couldn't even see the uneven ground beneath my feet in order to find you.
Let's do one more.
Another round robin? You were thinking?
One more poem. I can't do
One more from you.
Oh, geez Louise, one more from me. Now I gotta find something. All right, I'm only going to do this one because it's the only thing that relates to Chicago, so I have to do this one. I originally was writing this that was going to be a part of my show Rap Sheet about being arrested in Chicago and dealing with it, and this was one of them, and I'm like, I don't like this one, I'm not going to use it, but it's a Chicago reference I think everyone will get. It's called Evaluation. First, they took my car, had to pick it up from the tow yard. That was $153. Then I got a lawyer. I found the cheaper one. It was only $1,000 instead of $3. Brought my checkbook to, I might need it at the Secretary of State's office to get a copy of my mandatory abstract form. Wonder how much that would cost me, but lucky me, the state only wanted $12 for it. Because just after that, I had an appointment for my formal evaluation. The lawyer said I needed this. I'm afraid of what they need this for, to prove that I'm sane or to prove that I'm not. Maybe that would lighten my sentence. When I set my evaluation appointment, they told me I would take 1.5 hours, and it cost me $150. Joy. I love paying for crime over and over again. So much for the evaluation. They just asked me a few questions and I filled out tons of forms. But first I signed every form they could think of. I was so tense and nervous that I couldn't even sign my name. I kept stumbling that fountain pen on the page, dragging and skipping letters, like I couldn't keep still. Got the verdict. Have to go back 4 more times for more evaluation. And for this privilege, I'll only have to pay $140 more.